Welcome back, student, once again in your science class, in science or biology section. So, student, all of you, I hope you will learn and read about the your last class about the nutrition in amoeba and nutrition in human being. Nutrition in amoeba and nutrition in human being. Now, student, today I will be discussed about your next topic, that is respiration. So, all of you get ready to attend your science class subject, science subject your biology. So, open your NCERT book or any book, topic respiration. Class 10, subject science, sub-subject your biology. Okay, today's topic is respiration. Okay, student, in previous classes we have already discussed about the nutrition in the different organism. So, in the last section, in the last class, I have discussed the nutrition in organism in your last section. So, in that section, we have discussed about the food utilized by the organism to provide energy to do different kinds of the activity in their life processes. Okay, so student, after absorbing the food, how food provide energy? This is not a direct process. When we take food, we get the energy. This is the stepwise processes in which, first of all, food absorbed by the cells, but when oxygen not provided to the cells, the food does not provide energy to the cell. First, a food breakdown means food oxidized to provide energy to that particular cell to do their activities. So, after completing the food processing, then in respiration, the food oxidized to release energy. Okay. So, student, so what is the definition of respiration? Means the utilization of food by providing oxygen to oxidize the nutrition to provide energy or to the living organism is called respiration. It is used to do different activities for repairing the damaged cell and tissues, for growth, for development, for reproduction. Okay. So generally, you know that student, in children, the breathing system, taking in the oxygen in the body to the environment, it's called breathing. BREA, breathing. Taking in oxygen from environment to body. Okay. So the another ways means obtaining the oxygen the oxygen from environment. Taking the oxygen from environment, okay, and release carbon dioxide. Release carbon dioxide to the environment. Is called breathing. Taking in oxygen and giving out the carbon dioxide is also called breathing. So there is no an universal word or definition of the breathing. You can use your own words for the definition of breathing. Okay. So breathing is a more complex process. Breathing is a more complex process because I have already discussed that taking up food does not provide direct energy to the body. It involves the various steps. So what is the importance of respiration in our body? Think student. Generally to what? First, they oxidize the food and provide energy to the body. They oxidize the food and provide to the energy to the body for doing their different kind of activities, like for respiration, for getting energy, for exchange of the carbon dioxide and from the cells and provide oxygen to the cells, means excretion, reproduction, digestion, absorption, so many activities in the life cycle processes. Okay, and student, so this energy release to various kinds of activity in the cell. Okay, the main product from the glucose, that is called glycogen, which is stored in our body, and in plant they store as a starch stored in the plant and glycogen stored in the animals. This is the type of carbohydrate. When they are oxidized, means both are stored in the plant and animal cells respectively, they oxidize in the cytoplasm and provide energy in the form of glucose. They provide both glucose to the plants and animals respectively to do different kinds of the activity. This is done in the cytoplasm, and glucose break down into the 3 molecules of the pyruvic acid. You know, glucose is the 6 molecules of carbon and pyruvic acid is the 3 molecule of the carbon. So they break down into the pyruvic acid in both. In the animal cell, this pyruvic acid is once again utilized by the different kinds of the activity for getting energy. Pyruvate in the presence of oxygen, means there are 2 types of respiration: aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. In aerobic respiration, this is done in the presence of the oxygen. They are found in the mitochondria only. A process called the Krebs cycle. This process is called the Krebs cycle. Okay, in the Krebs cycle you will learn in the higher classes how energy provided in the mitochondria in the form of ATP. Okay, so student, you can write some points. I am going to write down 2-3 points about the respiration. What is breathing? Means the obtaining the oxygen from environment and release carbon dioxide to the environment is called breathing. In child, the rate of breathing is 16 to 18 times per minute. Child BRE breathing rate is 18 to 22 minute. And in adult, during rest, it is generally breathing is 12 to 14 per minute. Child 18 to 22 per minute and 12 to 14 per minute in adult when they are in rest. Okay, you can write this. This is general type question. So ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Adenosine triphosphate. What is the adenosine? It is the form of currency of energy. It is utilized by our cell in the living organism. Okay, so you can write down ATP, currency of energy. So respiration is a biochemical process in which food oxidize to release energy. Food oxidized to release energy of simple food molecules such as glucose. So the energy released during the oxidation of food, that is called chemical energy release. Chemical energy release during oxidation of food in the form of glucose. So glucose is formed during the photosynthesis and during the digestion of food in the human being, both. Okay, student, you can write down for the practice, for the use your own words for the definition, for the explanation of the question. Write down. So student, in this topic you have learned that glucose is the most common respiratory material which is provide energy to the body, to the living organism. Okay. So glucose is obtained generally from the hydrolysis process in the plant and animal cell. Glucose. Okay, means in both plant also take water and animals also take water. So glucose is obtained from the water. When the glucose hydrolysis in animal, they store in the glycogen, GlyCO stored, and in plant they are stored in the starch. Glucose is a chemical energy which is produced during the oxidation of the food, and when they are hydrolyzed, they store in the plant. Extra food stored in the plant as a starch. In the animals it is glycogen. Okay, you can write down, very important, glucose hydrolysis, they store in animals as a glycogen and in plant as a starch. Write down. So glycolysis occur in the cytoplasm. Glycolysis occur in cytoplasm. Glycolysis occur in cytoplasm. You know cytoplasm, which is bounded by the cell membrane, cell wall. Okay. Okay. Where Krebs cycle takes place in mitochondria. You know, mitochondria is also called the powerhouse of the cell. So in glycolysis it is done in the animal cell and plant cell both. Okay, so glycolysis occur in the cytoplasm. I will discuss only in a chemical formula. So write down the chemical formula of glycolysis. So based upon the oxygen respiration is the mainly two types, aerobic and anaerobic. Okay, aerobic and anaerobic. So two types of respiration. AERO, aerobic respiration, which is done in the presence of oxygen. In the presence of oxygen, the glucose break down into the pyruvic acid in the cytoplasm. In the cytoplasm and release energy. Write down the formula of release energy. Glucose plus, write down, glycolysis in cytoplasm PYRU pyruvate. Then this is the presence in the Krebs cycle. Krebs cycle, carbon dioxide plus water plus energy, ATP. Write down this formula first of all. Glucose break down to pyruvic acid, pyruvate also called. This is done in the Krebs cycle for the production of the energy. Means breakdown of the pyruvate into the carbon dioxide and water and energy. Write down. And student, anaerobic respiration generally found in the very lower class of the organism, like bacteria, yeast. There is no requirement of oxygen. So anaerobic, AER, anaerobic respiration, no require oxygen. There is no requirement of oxygen to convert the comparative breakdown of the glucose into the carbon dioxide and water. It is generally found in the yeast for the fermentation and in some bacteria. Okay. So this process is known as the anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic is the absence of oxygen. Okay. This is called fermentation. This is called fermentation. Okay. You can write down this way: glucose, glycolysis, cytoplasm, they converted to pyruvic acid, PYRUVATE, pyruvate. Okay. Krebs cycle means presence of oxygen. Presence of oxygen. Absence of oxygen. Okay. Means this is called fermentation also. Fermentation. So pyruvate break down into the ethanol, ethanol and carbon dioxide and H2O and energy plus energy both. So in the absence of oxygen, the pyruvate converted into ethanol, C2H5OH. The formula is C2H5OH, where the 6 carbon glucose break down to 3 carbon pyruvate, and this break down to 2 carbon pyruvate. Okay, and get energy. And in the lack of oxygen, means lack of oxygen, where oxygen present, but due to some activities like exercise, running, the requirement oxygen is very fast, because the oxygen already used by the cells. So their muscles get turgid, means they require more oxygen for doing their all activities. So there is muscle cramps are also found in the absence of oxygen, in the lack of oxygen. They getting tired, they feeling tired. So this type of the respiration is found in the muscle cells. Found in the muscle cells. You can write down the formula in the muscle cells. NAE, aerobic respiration in muscle cells. First of glucose break down into the pyruvate absence, lack of oxygen in muscle cells. You know this is called glycolysis. Okay, no oxygen needed in cytosol or cytosol. Cytoplasm, you can also say cytoplasm. Lactic acid and energy. Lactic acid plus energy. Lactic acid plus energy. Okay. So all the respiration you can summarize in only one step. All types of respiration, aerobic and anaerobic. In anaerobic there are two types and aerobic only one. Means the presence of oxygen, means in the Krebs cycle. In anaerobic, lack of and absence of oxygen. Lack of oxygen found in the muscle cells and absence of oxygen found in the yeast for the fermentation, for forming the alcohol. Okay, so you can write down only one way. I am giving 1-2 minutes. You can write down. This is already given in your NCERT book. Glucose 6 molecule. Okay, I am going to write down very small. Glucose is oxidized. Okay, in cytoplasm. They oxidize. Pyruvate, pyruvate, 3 molecule carbon, 6 molecule carbon. Okay, pyruvate is now oxidized in 3 ways. First is the aerobic, aerobic. Second is called anaerobic. Third is called lack of oxygen. Okay, you know aerobic respiration generally found in the presence of oxygen in mitochondria. Presence of O2 found in mitochondria. And anaerobic respiration present in the absence of oxygen, absence of O2, and lack of oxygen means muscle cells. Means the causing muscular cramps. Muscular cramps. So student, aerobic respiration presence in the oxygen in the mitochondria to produce carbon dioxide, water and energy. Okay, and anaerobic respiration, ethanol, C2H5OH plus H2O plus energy. And lack of lactic acid, lactic acid plus energy. Now student, you can write down this. Glucose in the cytoplasm convert into pyruvate, then pyruvate provide energy in the presence of oxygen into the carbon dioxide and water energy, aerobic, absence of oxygen, ethanol and water, and provide energy in the, this is also called anaerobic, ANAERO, also called fermentation, and lack of oxygen found in the muscle cells convert into the pyruvate, convert into lactic acid and energy. Write down today's homework. Read and learn types of respiration. Student homework. In your next online class, I will be discussed the what is the respiration mechanism in the plants, and what is the respiration mechanism in the animals. How gases takes place inside their body, inside their plant body, inside the human body. Okay. So student, get ready to read and learn the other topics. It is understood. I hope you will all the understood about this topic, which is running life processes means. Okay student, thank you. Your class is over. Have a nice day student. Thank you. Write down your homework.